What's going on? I'm here with Nigel and Quincy, obviously. I'm really hoping this video, I'm going to make it very quick, hoping it can be very, very helpful because it applies to so many men out there. And it's about a really common misconception that I see when it comes to guys wanting to improve their physique by getting more toned or more defined, right? So basically seeing more definition in their body, looking like they work out a little bit more, right? So if that's you, then this video is definitely for you, because the truth is that almost every single guy who reaches out to me, whether it be just for some tips or for some help or to work together and have me as their coach, they have this misconception. They think that in order to get more toned or look more defined or have more shredded abs, that they need to build a ton of muscle in those areas, right? They think they need to almost like bulk up in those areas and do more sit-ups and do more crunches and do more ab workouts so that their muscles are bigger. Or they think they need to do more arm workouts or chest workouts to see more definition in those areas. Hey, Quincy is nipping a lot right now, and Nigel's been extremely patient with him, but he does have sharp little teeth. And they think that they need to bulk up and add muscle in those areas, when the truth is that's not the case at all, right? If you want to bulk up and build muscle, that's great and that's fine, but generally speaking, that's not going to lead to a more toned body or a more defined core or more defined arms. I'm going to tell you a story about how I learned this, because I had this misconception as well. Even as a personal trainer, in my first few years as a personal trainer, I had this misconception that I thought I needed to eat all this food and build all this muscle to look more shredded and look more defined. This guy's ridiculous. He's always on his back. Aww. The way that I learned, I'm going to tell you a story about how I learned. So when I went to first compete in my first men's physique competition, which was like 6 or 7 years ago, my coaches at the time were showing me the show that I was going to do and who competed in it last year. Can you guys take it easy for a minute?
Nope.
And who won the show. And they were showing me the photos of the guy on stage who won the show. And he looked great, obviously, right? Really shredded, really defined, really lean. And they asked me how much I thought that he weighed. And I said, you know what? I think he's like 5'7", 5'8". I think he's weighing like 180, 175, because again, really defined, really muscular guy. And he weighed 142 pounds. And I was shocked. I was blown away. I was like, how the hell is this guy? At the time I was 162. So he was 142. He was 20 pounds lighter than me. Like, I had an enlightening moment. A light bulb went off, because I realized that in order to look that shredded, you needed to be really, really lean and a really, really low body fat percentage. You didn't need to bulk up and gain a ton of weight. And that I didn't even know that until I started that process of competing in that men's physique competition. This is what most guys don't realize, that if you want to see more definition in your core, if you want to see your abs, if you want to see more definition in your arms, more vascularity, if you want to see more striations in a way in your body, generally speaking, 99% of the time, the approach is going to be to lose body fat, lose some weight, get even leaner and lower your body fat percentage, not to gain a ton of muscle or try to gain a ton of weight. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know down in the comments if you thought this at all, like I did, or if this helps you at all. And because this is really important, because almost every guy who comes to me and says, I want to look more toned or defined, in their head, they're thinking they should be doing something that's actually the opposite of getting them towards the goals that they want, right? If they think they need to gain a ton of weight to see more definition, or they have to bulk up and to see a ton of definition and lower their body fat percentage, they're actually going in the wrong direction than what they should actually be doing. They should be doing a fat loss phase, not a bulking phase, right? So I hope that makes sense as Quincy's about to fall off the couch. These guys have been nonstop playing and napping together for the last 4 days. We got Quincy 4 days ago. Again, not to say you shouldn't bulk up or you shouldn't focus on building muscle. I think everyone should do that at some point. But if your main goal in the short term is to see your abs or to lower your body fat percentage or to look more defined, then you're going to be better suited losing some body fat and doing a fat loss phase. And that's how you're going to see more changes in your physique. And the reason why that makes you actually look bigger and more muscular and more vascular is because you're losing body fat around all these muscles that we all have, right? We're all biologically, we have all the same muscles. We all have abs, we all have biceps, we all have triceps, and some of us just have more body fat around those muscles. Hey, I thought this would be a little bit easier than if you lose a few pounds of body fat or 10 pounds or 20 pounds of body fat, what happens is there's less body fat around your arms, around your biceps. There's less body fat around your chest. There's less body fat around your love handles or your back. There's less body fat around your core. And what happens is the muscles are more visible. They look more pronounced. So all the people that you see on social media or the influencers or the coaches or the people who compete who look the most shredded and the people who have the best physiques on the internet that you see, they're not always the heaviest or they're not always the bulkiest. They're the leanest. They have the lowest body fat percentage, right? Like Liver King has been a huge, topic over the last, year or so. And obviously he was busted for lying about using insane amounts of steroids. But nonetheless, he's an example of someone who his body fat percentage was incredibly, ridiculously, unhealthily low. And that's why he looked so massive. That's why he looked so big, was because he has almost no body fat, probably like 6% body fat or something like that. The point here is that when it comes to improving your physique and eating and training in a way that's going to change how your body looks and sculpt your body a particular way, that's a strategy that's a little bit different than just eating and training to be healthy. If you want to eat healthy foods and do 2 or 3 workouts a week, that's great for being healthy. And you should all be doing that, right? You should all be doing a little bit of cardio, a little bit of strength training to stay healthy, limit the risk of diseases, and just live a higher quality of life. Be more mobile, be more strong. But if you want to change how your physique actually looks and build a better body composition and build a more aesthetic physique, you're going to have to go a little more than that. You're not just going to be able to eat healthy. You need to eat in a calculated way. You need to eat a specific amount of food. It's not just about healthy foods only, and what builds a great physique. That's not true at all, because you can overeat healthy foods. You need to eat the right amounts of food, the right amounts of total calories, the right amounts of protein. And if you don't know how much you're eating, you're in the dark. You're not going to be able to predictably build a better physique, okay? So I hope that makes sense. If you'd like help with this to get in the best possible shape, whatever age you're at, right? I've got guys who I work with in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s, their 70s. Got guys of all ages who are improving their body. You can improve your body, whatever age you're at, with the right plan, with the right accountability. If you need help with this, feel free to shoot me a message. I'll see if I can potentially help. And I'll see if what I do with my clients and my style of coaching is even appropriate for what you're looking for in a coach or what you're looking for in a fitness professional. All right. So this is saying goodbye from me, Quincy and Nigel. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.